The Hokies take the field in this electric Sandman entrance. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Holly, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Roll is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Monarchs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Hokies offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Entering play call. Formation. There are concept. Option. Run. Trap. There are 8 categories. 0-1 trap is selected.
The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Maybe some room here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Inside zone.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Inside zone.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quick pass, jet pass, FK, jet touch pass, sprint right smash.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Aiden Green. Aiden, exit drive.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, ODU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Entering play call. You had 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Personnel group.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
Racine Brown. Race Podatter. Fig Stock.
Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Monarchs.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Lining
categories.
up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Entering play call, we have 7 options. 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
Number 93, set to kick it off.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Y stick.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity in this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
The run inside. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pucks it out of the air. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Running inside. It's Overton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
There are 8 coach formation. There are 8 concept option. Keep pass. Tag. X. Empty and dagger.
3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's open on the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Okay, Here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Inside zone.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Makes the grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it. It's Overton. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down. And you see guys leading into the second level of the defense getting a hat on hat to go get that first.
Marcellus, AHB, over HB zone, AHB dive.
The Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the lone running back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're looking to throw on second and short. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly.
Coach suggest inside zone.
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. They'll try to blast their way in. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Hokies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Option is set to.
Number 17, set to kick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Monarchs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They're setting up the screen. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And with that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. The run inside. It's Roach. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
The extra point here would tie the game.
That attempt is selected.
And the point after is good.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. Pick off left is selected. Option is set to.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
There are 6 categories.
with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. The pull and throw off the RPO. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
There are 6 categories.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Monarchs will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Green. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
You know, it's going to be fun to watch this team here in Blacksburg now with James Franklin coming over as head coach. And it's really key that they get this quarterback thing right. Honestly, they have not been dominant at that position consistently, probably going back to Mike Vick, back in, the late 90s and 2000. And so, new era on offense. It's all going to start and end with this guy under center.
Ethan Grunkemeyer, yeah, he comes over from Penn State. And here's the interesting thing about that, Palmer. You talk about Virginia Tech looking for that quarterback identity. James Franklin really couldn't find it at Penn State. Can he find it in Blacksburg? Bringing a lot of Penn State guys with him. A lot of excitement about this program. A lot more buy-in. And we know as well as anybody, Palmer, calling games in the atmosphere that is Lane Stadium. That place will absolutely rock.
Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful if you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback. That's not a good sign for this offensive line.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There, fake punt FD flat. Punt backs cover. Empty and mesh dig.
I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Entering play call, coach, cover 3 doesn't match.
So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Running inside. It's Roach. Got a little grass. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. To the air, it's Potter. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Going for 6. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a flag, and I think the offense is going to benefit from the quarterback taking an extra shot. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Roach. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Number 93, set to kick this one.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Wants to throw again. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Wayne Brown, Luke Reynolds, Benji Gosnell, Hayden Green. Hayden, exit drive.
So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Green. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for hooking quarterbacks in the pass, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick can kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Pollock.
Looking downfield on first down. Fakes to grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room, it's Hawkins. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Entering play call, Wayne Brown, Luke Reynolds, Benji Gosnell, Hayden Green. Hayden, exit drive.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds.
Suggestions, cover to man.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Roach. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
4 single mug, there are 5 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 3 strike press is selected.
Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Scanning the field, it's Potter. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you could...
Fires one high and deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
That didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
Entering play call, personnel group, recent, there are 8, personnel group, play type, there are, pass, quick pass, jet pass FK, jet, sprint right smash.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They want to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Over AHP dive.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That event is selected.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Option is set to
Number 17, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off-play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to pass, it's Potter. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They even things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Green. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football, and this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Give to the single back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us.
Luke Reynolds. Benji Gosnell. Aiden Green. Aiden Green. Over Pabu. Power O. Posey Spot. WRDBL screen.
And the Hokies have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Entering play, Ethan Grunkemeyer. Ethan Grunk, fake jet pass power red.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup
Entering
of 4.
base model screen, you have 5 options. Coach suggests stick and nod. Formation, concept, play type, there are 8 player, Takai, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Aiden Green, Benji Goss, Aiden Green, Aiden, exit drive.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
There was just nowhere to go with the...
Entering inst call view ability self coaching controls coaching. Pause, you have injury report is selected. Entering position HG player name M Hawkins. Position injury type bruised ribs. Injury length will return soon.
For the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Ethan Grunkemeyer, Aiden Green, exit drive, post wheel.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, those plays are frustrating on defense. You get 3 stops, you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside.
Run. Inside AHD sting.
And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down.
Entering play call, inside zone, there are 8. Enter, option, return, resume, in, call, view, shall, soup, stats, abilities, celebration, coaching, coaching. Pause, you have, injury report is selected. Entering, injury report screen, for rows 4 columns, left filter Virginia Tech, right filter all player name M Hawkins. Position HG, injury type pectoral strain. Injury length will return soon. Injury length out for season. Injury type torn pectoral. Position Mike. Player name Case Spencer. Entering play inside zone.
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. Pushes ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That event is selected.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Option is set to.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finds the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. To the air, it's Potter. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Not only did he nail it, the direction is perfect as it heads to the sideline.
Entering play call, concept option.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys who put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The run inside. It's Davis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get it before he gets started.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to it. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Running inside, it's Roach. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Monarchs are marching down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Warren. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Grabbed behind the line, it's Agnew. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, ODU.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 72 yards, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
Return left is selected.
Number 93, set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Takai 690. Slot screen. Hail Mary. Slot screen.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Exit drive. Post wheel. RPO peak post. Post wheel.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
And the Hokies will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, edge blitz 0.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Potter. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Entering play call, squeeze block, return left, squeeze block.
And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Aiden Green. Aiden, exit, first wheel. RPO peak, first wheel.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Benji Gosnell, Hayden Green. Hayden, over Pabu. Power out. Posy spot. WRTBL screen. Posy spot.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. The play action fake. Got it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. That's real. Ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing.
Well, the running back really lucky. He jumped on his own fumble.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Entering play call.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Reload at empty and batter. X batter. Y cross.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
And the Hokies line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Potter. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5.
Shot play. White cross.
Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
White cross, contact, switch, contact.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Bulldogs in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these 2 teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Option is set. Option is onside kick. Kickoff. Option is set.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with Coach Ronnie at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. punctured earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Got his man. Crosses the 40. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking downfield, it's Potter. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 cover 1 Robert press.
They're dealing with a second and long. The run inside. It's Roach. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
It'll be third and long. He's looking to pass. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
That's just a great job by the defense, winning early in the drive to set up a third and long situation, and then they're just playing back. They're making sure they keep the football in front of them, they make the tackle, and they now set up fourth down.
The Monarchs will punt this one away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go.
Inside zone.
Running inside, it's Davis. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
The give to Davis. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Thick punt off tackle. Player. There. Aiden Green. Exit drive. Post wheel.
They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Ethan Grun, kick jet pass power. Red option, QB sneak. Player, Taka Heath. Taka 619, slot screen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. The screen, he can go. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down.
Punt. Formation, there are. Concept, there are 8 cat. Play type, there are. Player, there are. Waste, Luke, Benji Gosnell. Aiden Green. Aiden, exit drive.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Hokies are flying down the field. They'll ride Davis here. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Alert shot, exit dagger.
And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running the red zone, it's Davis. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside.
HB dive is selected.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, Hokies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Advent is selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
Action is set.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. The run inside. It's Roach. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finding some room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
No
huddle here for the offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Harris. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Monarchs will have it 1st and 10.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to...
Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And the Monarchs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Roach. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
Number 93, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Heath. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
Entering plate, stick, AHD swing.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis.
Entering plate, stick.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Back to throw, it's Potter. With the catch, it's Johnson. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover up.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
But how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Michael 3.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Potter. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Jet touch pass. Sprint right smash. Jet pass. Sprint right smash.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Y-stick, spacing, slant.
And the Hokies looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Pulls it in. It's Green. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Davis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add them to selected.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Option set.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 6 categories.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Reese?
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Finds his man. It's Harris. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
There are 4 categories.
Offense lining up quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to...
There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Unloads quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Monarchs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Running inside, it's James. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Rides to back and leaves it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive.
AHD swing. Y stick.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Keith.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He goes right back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Shotgun pass.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Luke Reynolds. Wayne Brown. Wayne Codatter. Fade stop.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Breaks into the open. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Davis. Sweet cut there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets him up beautifully here.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Agnew. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The play-action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Potter. Looking for a big gain. Makes a grab deep. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. From the red zone, it's James. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Number 93,
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, I can see developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Finds his tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So now it's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him.
There are 8 formation. There are 8. Coach suggest Y cross.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Throwing right. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Entering play. Fake punt shovel. Punt backs cover.
The Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. The run inside. It's James. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Right back to the well. And he'll be brought down. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Back to throw, it's Potter. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
In this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Off the play fake. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
Old
6
Dominion
categories.
has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Off play action on first down. And to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Looking to throw, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the option. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
Man, 3rd and long, and this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this 4th down more manageable.
The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing.
Split lineup. There are 23 categories. We have 6 options. Corner strike is selected.
They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock.
Entering
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running inside, it's Davis. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Brown. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The give to Davis. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Davis. Turning it on. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
The Hokies with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Run. Inside zone.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Davis. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Entering post screen, you have 5 options. Inside zone. Screen pass. Play action. Keep pass. Medium pass. Quick pass. Spacing. Ohio. Slant. Quick slants.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those. They need to pay for him. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Entering play. Kick FG roll. Field goal 33 yards.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big
moment. 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Potter. Right on the money. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's James. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
1st down for the offense.
The Monarchs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the move, it's James. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Maybe a crease. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Running inside, it's James. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. He leaves it with his back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
3rd and 5. Pulls and fires complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And the Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Potter. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, that you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Man, what a bad time to get a penalty. Like, this defense was in position to maybe get the ball back, make something happen. Palmer, undisciplined, make the mistake, get the penalty, and gift wrap this to the offense.
No question. You hear this coaches always talk about.
Could be an alley. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
AHD Sting. Inside zone split.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
There are 8 categories. You have 34 options. Inside zone split is selected.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.